Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Grin Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 19. We just wrapped up the barley harvest, emptying the last little bit out of the combine here. Here we go. Alright. So now I will fold this up. And I want to drop this off over here. We're going to take this down and put it in storage, and I think I'm going to come back and finish plowing. And get this field combined here. Not combined, but, you know, combined. Y'all know what I mean. So let's take this down to the train silo down there. I'm assuming it's still free to store down there, so hopefully it is. We'll find out, I guess. I haven't seen any daily costs. I've only been through one night though, and I don't think I had anything down there then. I might have. Let's see. Best way to go would just be straight around and then back up again, I guess. So yeah, going to join these fields together. Plow that little bit there. We're going to plant some soybeans. And more soybeans. And you know what? After that, we might plant some more. So, this should give us, yeah, this will give us a full load and just a little bit of barley. So, when that price comes up, we'll have a full load to sell off of it. Wouldn't mind having these fields, but this one's 480,000 some odd dollars, and I'm assuming that this one would be that or more because I think it's a little longer. Yeah, 25 looks like it's a little longer than 24. Oh, this is where I need to go. That's where I need to go. Alright, there's the train silo. That's where we're storing our grain at. It's kind of just sitting off in this field over here. It's kind of weird. These are the woods that we cannot buy, and I'm not brokenhearted about it because it has those little trees in it that we can't get rid of. So we will leave those woods there. Alright, this is where we gotta go. Hope I can fit in here. Crap. Man. I gotta turn wide with this thing. See if I can get over here a little bit. Okay. This is not a huge dump point here. It's not very long. The other ones are pretty long. This one is not. Not so much. Alright, switch to the back and do that. So this will give us a full load and just a little bit more. So 60,000, that's our full load. Yeah, a little 6,000 over. So 6,000 over a full load. And is that where we fill up at it? Right there? Is that where we get it again? That's what it looks like. Alright. So now I think I'm going to go break out the plow. I like the way the railroad is here. How they've done it. Gives it more character. Looks more American too. See, they raised this up for the crossing. And they didn't do that in Ravenport. They should have raised it up a little more. Or, you know, put some of these crossings in like that. The one right across from the shop, I know the rails are just kind of sitting there on the asphalt, and I'm like, that's not very realistic. And it hurts my OCD a little bit, so. Check out that new corn texture. Here, turn here. I think I'm getting this map down, guys. It's not a hard map to learn, but I think I'm getting it down now, finally. The birds are a nice addition. Gives it a little feeling of a little bit more realness. Alright, I'm gonna come in from this other direction. Just because, why not? Now I think this field right here that we just harvested needs to be plowed. So what I want to do is finish this up here, and then we'll head down there. Alright, activate, create field, and go. This should not take very long. Tell you what, let me stop. Pretty sure that that needs to be plowed. Yes, it needs to be plowed. 23 doesn't, but 22 does. It needs to be plowed, so we'll probably have to lime that along with this new field here, so we'll be liming soon. And I may go ahead and lime the other one while we're at it. Go ahead and put it down. That way all the fields are kind of synchronized together. I like how this tractor, how it tilts now. And there goes another train. Boy, them trains are really rolling. See how it kind of goes down into the furrow and tilts that away? That's nice. So yeah, this gives us a little bit more land to get a harvest in off of. It's just sitting here not doing anything too, so might as well. See, if I get back up on the grass, it tilts back up, but if I go back off in the furrow, it tilts back down. That's how it is, and really, realistically, how it is. Well, the furrows are a little deeper when you plow, but not much you can do with that until we get dynamic ground, which hopefully will come in 21. Farming Simulator 21, not the year 21. When will that come out? That should come out in 20, right? Because this year is 19. Yeah, it should be next year. Not this year, but next year. Farming Simulator 21 should come out. They should release the mobile version of this game this summer sometime, I think. I think is when that comes out. It might be in the fall. I think normally it's been a summer release though. I think it's been like a July, August, something like that. Never been a real big fan of the mobile version though. They'll probably have a John Deere in it now, I would imagine, since they have the license. You know what, I'm going to fix that corner right there. Take off that little bit. Just a little bit. Here we go. That looks way better. I might even put some grass back in on this end here just to make it look even better, but just about got this. Maybe 2 more passes. And we'll have this done. Be ready to lime it. And then no. We'll lime it. Then we'll plant it. Then we'll herbicide it. And then we'll fertilize it again. Right? Because I've got to herbicide it. Or do I? Yes, I do. You have to herbicide it. So liming comes first. And we got some trees to cut. You know, that might be a good way to tell where we own and where we don't, by which tree we can cut. Then I could extend this field a little further this way. Let's test this theory. So I can cut... this might not be a good way to test this theory. Huh. You know what? We might not be able to cut these trees down here. Hang on. It might be just outside our property line. Oh my gosh, we can't cut them. Really? They're just outside the line. The field, the actual field here must be the property line. We sure can't cut them. Wait a minute, I'm getting a trigger here. Will it let me cut it? Yeah, it's gonna let me, okay. It says we don't have access to the land, but it's letting me cut that. So maybe these immediate ones on the edge of the field we can still cut. So let's go back and test this theory again here. Try to cut some of these on the outside. See if I can get a trigger on this one like I did that one. No, I cannot. So only those on the immediate outside will I be able to cut. Oh, that stinks. Is it that same way down here? I don't know. It looks like the field might go over a little bit more down here. So we might be able to cut some of those down here. So not a good way to test the theory of what we own and what we don't. Unless I find one like right in the edge here. Like maybe this one. No, that's not a good way to test it because it's not there. This one is closer. No. Just those ones like right, I mean like just right on the field there. That should be a fix for this map. They just need to expand what you actually own property-wise. So yeah, one more pass, I'll get this and we'll be done. Then we'll head on down there and combine, join 22 and 23. Yeah. So that puts a damper in some of our tree cutting plans. I'll probably go ahead and cut these ones that it'll let me. Right up here in the front, and I'll cut the birch trees down, of course. Take them up there to the sawmill and sell them. Do a little in cab. Feels like I'm sitting really low in the seat. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's just that this is probably up higher here in the front. But it feels like I'm sitting really low, like I'm really short. Like I should be sitting up higher. Last pass. And we have created a new field, guys. We did it. It's not very big, but it's right here on the homestead that we own, and it'll give us something. It'll give us a little extra grain in storage there. And we can even do a separate grain from the other if we wanted to, but I'm probably going to start with soybeans. Just saying. And if you haven't seen any of the previous episodes on the planting part of this, you might be saying, well, there's a ton of area over there I could plow up too. Yeah, I could, but I kind of want to put a shed over there at some point. I'm going to gravel that out, most of it, and place a shed down somewhere there, so that will be a thing someday when we get into more money. We'll get into a lot of money once we work on that lot up there. We bought that lot with all the trees up there, and we'll cut all that down. We're going to make a killing off of that, I think, and we'll make a field out of that. That way we have stuff to plant there. Uh-oh, the computer froze. Crap. It's okay, I'm not in multiplayer, I'm on single player, so it should just spawn me right back here. There we are. Ooh, just a little bit of a udder there. It does that sometimes. I need to try that fix. I haven't done it yet. I need to back up my game save though. Alright, we're done with this, so we can lime this and plant it. And herbicide it and fertilize it and bless it and sit back and watch it grow. So yeah, see, here's the road I want to build into that, kinda. I may put a road going out to the highway out there too, just a little gravel. But I kind of want to put a shed back here. I don't know what kind yet, and it may just be something on the back of that, or it may be a big one back there. It would be nice to have something to pull the, what do you call it? The header for the new big combine, whatever we buy. It would be nice to have something to pull that into. Of course, I could probably pull it into one of these long sheds here on a header cart, but 1 o'clock here in Michigan. Now this field is off a little bit. It's off right there. So let me turn this over. I want to take that back. I want to take some of that out because it is not lined up. I got the OCD. Can't stand it being off a furrow. Ooh, stay over. Don't want to go outside. I can back up and come back inside, but I don't want to go outside anymore. Stay over. Miss your tractor. Stay over. Oh, there's a road sign up here. I didn't notice that. Hopefully it won't be too close to it. Okay, it's still in the grass. Technically, it's still in the grass, so we're good. Stay inside. Stay inside. 'Cause I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. I can see you. Alright, the sign is still in the grass. Yay. Alright, so there's another part down here that needs to be taken out too. Where's it at? It's where the fields join together here. Right here. So you can see it's off about maybe a furrow. So we're gonna kind of do an in row here. And go straight. Crap. Maybe I can fix that with the tool. It went kind of outside there a little. Maybe for a moment it did, because now it looks like it's lined up. Yeah, let me see if I can fix that real quick. It's probably gonna bark at me, but landscaping. Turn this way. Let's make that smaller, not bigger, smaller. It's probably not gonna let me. Tell you what, let me paint it back in, and then I'll go back and plow some more out. If it'll let me do that, even. That's as close as I can get to that, really. Can I not do any smoothing at all? Well, I'm in painting, so it's... I'm gonna grass texture, see if it'll let me do anything. Nope. Let's go back to smoothing, see if it'll let me smooth it. Nope. That's as close as I can get to it right there, and it's not gonna let me do that. So that'll just have to be outside there, I guess, a little bit. Unless we take off another little bit, and I really don't want to because of the roadside down there. But that looks kind of straight there now, except for that little bit. Hurts my OCD a little bit, but you know, no field is perfect. I'm gonna ride along here and make sure there's no other blips that come in or out. Why is this going 9 miles an hour? That was weird. See, I still want to go 9 miles an hour. That's... That is weird. See, look at that. It's dropping speed. I think it's hitting the weeds and maybe thinking it's ground or something. Huh. I don't know. Alright, I'm not going to mess with this side. Just want to join these together in right here. Where's that? Here it is, up here. This is going to be hard to see, and my computer is roaring over here. Well, these aren't really lined up that well either, but I don't want to get too much closer to the woods. So I think I'm just going to drop it here and take whatever it gives me. That'll work. Maybe go forward a little more. Take out some of that little bit there. And now all I gotta do is combine this. Without going over that edge there. Yeah, I'm not doing a very good job at this, am I? Let me take out a little bit more here before I go kamikaze. I might be able to pull into it this way. This might work. Yeah, see, it's just, even with the smallest plow, you could combine these two fields. It's not that hard. Just a little strip here. And then I'm going to hire this out, actually, and let him plow this up. Because field 22 needs to be plowed. Tell you what I am going to do, though. I'm going to turn create field off, so it doesn't try to make a new field out of my nice, almost perfect field, except for that little blip there. I'm just going to get this right on the edge. And hire it out. So now it should not create field, it should just plow what I've already got. Actually, I'm looking at this now. It looks like this is a furrow off. It is a furrow off. Right there. Right here. So I could take this off another furrow and it would match up with this field. Do I do it? Should I do it? I think I should. I might have a little extra time in this episode, but I'm going to take that one furrow off. This field is not going to beat me. I am going to conquer it. One stalk at a time. Just can't see it. Alright, it's going to get loud here for a second because I got to zoom in on my cab here. Alright, turn crate field on, lower the plow, try to stay left. Cruise on. Can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna make it work. Should be taking out just that one furrow. And bingo. Let's see how we did. Looks great. Looks good to me. Yep, that looks great. A little full, a lot of sap. Alright, so we got that. Let's turn crate field off again, and then we will hire this out. And I'm going to let him plow this field up because it needs to be plowed. What are you doing, sir? Come on. He keeps wanting to slow down, which is weird. I don't know if he's picking up on these trees or what, but let me stay with him for a minute until he gets over a little bit here. I don't think this is the max speed with this plow, with this tractor, but it's working, so just take a little more time to do. Yep, we're getting it all here. So I guess at some point they had either sunflower or corn in this field. That's why it needs to be plowed. Because when you plant the other regular grain, oh, we might have a problem here. With that one tree. Yep. Fire the worker. Please let me cut this. Please let me cut this. No. Oh. Hang on. I'm not giving up yet. We might have this. I am the master of all that remains. And I dropped it on a birch tree. Hang on. Let me get it off the birch tree. I'll have to cut the birch tree. I know we can cut these. Oh no. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Don't go that way. Come this way. This way. Crap. Well, maybe I can push it back over somehow. But hey, we got rid of that one tree there. And I think I can cut some of the rest of these. So I'm going to try to cut some of those and see what I can do. Hopefully it'll let me grind that stump out. I've got a trigger on it here, so it should. Let me come up here manually with this. And plow the rest of this out. There we go. Come on out here a little bit. Turn. Take some of that out there. Lift the plow. Turn the plow. And shouldn't have any more issues from here on out. Alright. Maybe. Yep, there you go. Alright, cool beans, good to go. So we'll get this plowed out, and I'm going to try to work on some of these trees, I think. May let this guy go ahead and go on and do his thing first until he gets on out of the way there, and then I'll come back and do it. Alright guys, until next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see you guys later.